Good evening and welcome to Channel 8 Sports and East Brunswick High School basketball. Hi, I'm John Meggiolaro, and today it's girls basketball. East Brunswick taking on Bishop Bar. And Jimmy, when we talk about East Brunswick, I think the first thing you talk about is Reggie Carney.
Absolutely. He's done a wonderful job with the team. And, you know, they're 3-2 at this point, having just completed participation in the Christ the King tournament. Came away with 1 victory and 2 defeats. Something should be said about that, though. They lost to Palos Verdes of California by about 35 points. And they lost to John Jay of New York by 35 points. You think this team has a long way to come. Well, in actuality, Carney admitted there's not a team in this county of Middlesex or New Jersey that's going to even come 35 points even close to those teams. It was a good, beneficial experience for them. You always try to take away something. And Reggie surmises that if the team can play against better competition, it can only help if you look at it that way. And that's where East Brunswick is going to try to draw from that tonight.
Okay, and Phil, we look at Bishop Bar. They come in 3-1.
3-1.
Somewhat of an unknown to us.
Well, they play basketball, Dell. Last year they were 19-5. They went to the semifinals of the Proclioe tournament. And they come from a pretty good tournament themselves, the Paramus Catholic tournament, where they lost to the hosts, Paramus Catholic, 61-49. They come in at 3-1, so they have played some good basketball. Kevin Harper, the coach, knows Reggie Carney very well, coached for him against him while Reggie was at Hoffman. Kevin was at Piscataway Tech, so he knows Reggie, knows how Reggie prepares a team, and he's prepared his team quite well, as a matter of fact. He has some concerns. He says, first of all, the first thing that he has to do is be able to handle their man-to-man pressure defense. If he can't handle that, they're going to be in trouble. He hopes to also get their team back on defense on this fast-breaking Bear team. And thirdly, he hopes to be able to limit them to 1 rebound off the offensive boards. If he's able to do that, then perhaps they can stay in this game.
All right, we're close to tip-off. East Brunswick and Bishop Bar. We'll be right back with the action. Well, welcome to the East Brunswick Bishop Bar girls basketball game, and we wish everyone a happy new year. From Phil Hill, Jim Allinder, and myself, we start the 1992 high school season, and we're starting it in fashion with the girls basketball team.
The fashionable girls basketball team with fancy uniforms and just brimming with confidence. Even those 2 losses, John, in the tournament, they came away with 1 big one, which we'll talk about in a second.
At the tip, and Colleen King will control it for the Bears.
Same starting lineup as the Lady Bears have been showing. That's Katie Whalen, 14, Erica Ware, Kara Mataseski, Jan Prisup, and Colleen King for East Brunswick.
And that's Ware with the ball. Erica looking outside. She'll get it to Mataseski. King with the shot. Won't go. And Bishop Bar will go on offense for the first time.
Christina Kovaleski with the rebound, and Bishop Bar showing good defense early.
Kovaleski underneath. That shot by Mata won't go, and here comes Whalen bringing it up quick. She's got Weir on the right side, can't control it.
Bounce pass went off Erica's right leg. This team is going to play tight defense. Mataseski's leading the team with 23 steals, and Whalen's not far behind with 20.
Blocked by Whalen, reaches in, and it'll still be Bishop Bar's ball.
And I'll tell you, you can look at Katie Whalen, and she just looks so much stronger than she did last year, gentlemen. Much stronger.
That's all that effort in the weight room, which was a priority. Here's a steal.
Almost.
One of the things that Reggie Carney emphasized was the amount of work in the weight room during the off-season, as well as playing in leagues and things of that nature. So a lot of strength.
Bishop Bar looking to inbound. They do. Kovaleski gets it across, looking for Mata. Inside, stolen by King. Mataseski. She pulls up. Prisup. Off the back of the rim, Weir, and they're going to call it for a travel.
That's a turnover, but so much of the East Brunswick offense is predicated on the steal. You keep a tabs of what's going on here, and it would not be surprising to see over 20 steals per game for East Brunswick. That's the type of quality they have here.
Kohler gets it down quickly. Clemente with the shot. Kovaleski on the follow-up. And we have our first score of the night.
And I'll tell you, this Bishop Bar team just coming back from the Paramus Catholic tournament themselves, and they played good ball there.
Prissip on the drive, and we're tied at 2. Kovaleski and a foul on Weir.
Erica trying to squeeze out Kovaleski.
And just as an added feature, as we did last year, Coach Reggie Carney is mic'd, and at timeouts, and when convenient, we'll switch it down to Coach Carney. Anyway, Mata with the ball. She'll put it up. Won't go. Clementi on the follow-up.
Real strong. She's got good size.
Yeah, I was going to say, Clementi, big girl inside.
Just a freshman, too.
Mataseski. East Brunswick a little cold starting out. Whalen and King fighting. They got it. It's to Weir. Easy layup.
There's the steal.
And I'll tell you, Weir goes up with the left hand. A nice move. You can tell that's been drilled into her.
We're tied at 4.
There's another steal.
King knocks it down. Mataseski follows up over to Prissip. Weir follow up, and she's fouled underneath.
Yeah, they're like a buzzsaw when it comes to cornering that opponent in their own end. It's just a major accomplishment to get the ball past the 10-second line.
Well, I'll tell you, they're relentless. It's going to take a lot by this Bishop Bar team to really stay in the game with the type of pressure the Bears putting on them right now.
Foul was on Bergando. Erica Weir at the line. Shows good form as she makes it. A 1-point advantage for the Bears, 5-4. And East Brunswick by a bucket as Mata brings it up for Bishop Bar. Over to Kovaleski. And she was looking for, I'm sorry, that was Kohler looking for Kovaleski.
Once
thrown
again,
away.
the Trojans reacting to the pressure by the Bears.
King brings it up. Has it taken away by Mata. Mata showing some good ball handling.
Between her legs, behind her back.
She'll set things up. She's on the drive. Short, Whalen.
There's Mataseski ahead of everybody.
And just throws it down. That's not going to go over big with the coach. Kohler down to Kovaleski. And Mata saves it from going out of bounds. Shot there by Bergando won't go. And Whalen bringing it up quickly. Mataseski looks inside for Weir.
Inside move. Great move.
And it's a 4-point bulge for East Brunswick.
Good presence by Whalen to find Erica Weir inside.
Shot. Won't go. Rebound underneath. Prissip fighting hard. Whalen will bring it to her. Jan will dish it off to Weir. And Erica's fouled.
And you saw Erica sort of hesitate. You sort of wonder why she didn't go to the hoop right away. She took a step out and probably tried to draw the foul. But you take a good look at Erica Weir, the senior, 6'2" senior, already has committed to George Washington University. And I tell you, gentlemen, it's a lot off of your mind when you're a senior, when you've already made up your mind. You don't have to go through that process of figuring out in your senior year what you're going to do.
Erica misses the first. Maureen Varela has come in for Katie Whalen. East Brunswick in the lead, 8-4. We have 4:19 remaining here in the first quarter. Ball is short. Mata for the Trojans will bring it up quickly. Foul underneath.
And let's see who they get on that one.
It's King.
Yeah.
Kovaleski will go to the line. I'm sorry, Kovaleski was shooting. And timeout, Bishop Bar. Let's listen to Reggie Carney while we have a moment.
Yeah, all that's happening offensively, we're not getting any rhythm. We're not getting the shots we want. Okay, the posts are inside. Defensively, all right, you're getting tired, but don't worry about that. Just keep playing. Yeah, because look, running that break, remember, they don't have any subs, okay? So even though things are hard right now, like we've seen, don't quit on it. We're going to get a spurt where we're going to run off 16 points in a row, but just keep running the fast break. Defensively, guards were getting beat, so the post players keep hedging and retreating, but the guards get tighter on deny. Again, what we're doing is you're too far off. The pass is made. You slide by your girl. Now you're out of the picture, and now they're penetrating into the basket. So make deny a little bit tighter. All right? Come on, defense. 1, 2, 3, defense. Watch the backs.
So Phil, Coach Carney's looking for a 16-point run there.
He may get it, though.
I tell you, he's awfully confident. He feels that he knows they have no substitutes to speak of, and they're going to wear him down, and he knows this team's going to come out with a spurt. It remains to be seen, however.
All right, it'll be Bishop Bar's ball under their own basket. Foul is called.
Travel.
No, they're going to call travel, John.
Okay.
That's a new face now, number 33. Let's see who we can get on that.
I don't have a number or a name.
Okay, that's Nicole Mazura.
All right. This is Varela. Long.
She needs help.
And Mata comes back to help her.
Again, accomplishment
Steal
just to
by
get across
King.
the 10-point line.
Traveled.
And Mataseski called for the travel. King on the steal. Mata to Markowitz.
You know, the difficulty with Bishop Bar's offense is that when they shoot, they have to immediately get back for defense. And that
Rebound.
precludes an offensive rebound. Oh,
Rebound by Prissup to Mataseski. Weir's in the lead. Good pass and a bucket. And the Bears by 6, 10-4.
Just excellent movement by the Bears all the way around.
And she has 8 of the East Brunswick 10 points. There's a steal again. Mataseski is the one.
Mataseski knocks away, gets it back, puts it up. And Varela off her hand. Katie Whalen will come back in, as does Lori McGinnis, number 41. Mata to Markowitz.
All right, they backed off on that half-court trap.
And they're gonna call a foul on Varela. Looked like pretty good defense. We have 2:53 remaining in the first quarter. Bears on top 10-4. That's Bishop Bar in the white. They have the ball. Down by 6. Mata having a little trouble, gets it back. And foul on Whalen. Or they're calling it tight, Phil.
They're calling it really tight. I'm surprised they're not letting them play, John.
Good play.
Good play. That was Brigando breaking free underneath.
And she knows how to put it up. She's averaging about 14 points per game.
Whalen. That's Colleen King. Whalen on the drive.
Nice.
Just won't go for her.
Nice move by Whalen, putting it up with the left hand. It just didn't go down, as you pointed out.
Kovaleski, and she's fouled by, I believe, Varela. Prissup and Mataseski will come in. Erica Weir and Maureen Varela will take a break.
And just 2 substitutions for Bishop Bar, so fatigue could become a factor here.
Mata, a long one, makes it. And suddenly East Brunswick's ahead by only 2, 10-8. King over to Mataseski. They're without the big person in the middle, so rather small team out there for the Bears. East Brunswick moving it around. Inside to Prissup.
Nice
She
turn.
turns off the iron. King fights, but Bishop Bar will come down with it. And it goes to East Brunswick. Good play by Katie
Stick it in
Whalen.
her hand. costing that turnover. Just as good as a steal.
And the Bishop Bar players, you can see, really breathing heavy right now. And I think that's going to take its toll, but they're playing a great game right now.
Steal, steal.
Back and forth as Prissa will look for some help.
Another steal.
Taken away by Mata.
Somebody's out front.
Mata to Kohler. Kohler on the layup, and we're tied at 10.
I'll tell you, just a great pass by Dina Mata. Good hands by the young player and a good look up down the court.
Bears going to get ready to put Erica Weir back in as Mataseski drives, and she's fouled by Kohler.
That's funny, the official. What are they going to call? Oh,
offense.
Mataseski
What were
with
they
the elbow.
Wrong 3-0 I think that time,
Yeah.
but big break for Bishop Bar. Bishop Bar is getting more confidence as they go on. As I said before, they came in here 3-1. They have played some good games. They're rated in the county, probably number 4 in the county, so they can play basketball.
And they have it at the moment. We're tied at 10 with 1 minute left in the first quarter. Kovaleski won't go for her. Pulled down by McGinnis. To Mataseski, who drives straight down. Whalen will take the shot. A little strong.
I think they're going to call 24 on pushing off.
It is Bergando.
Yeah,
I think that's their second.
And Bergando's saying, who, me?
It's fairly obvious. Phil, here comes Clemente. You say she's a freshman?
Clemente's a freshman, and she's a big girl.
Number 54 for Bishop Bar.
Well, she's taller than Erica.
Good pass inbounds from King to Mataseski, who puts it up and makes it. And the Bears take the lead again.
Mataseski, leading point scorer for East Brunswick, averaging 18 points a game, gets her first 2 points.
Foul on, I believe they're going to call it on Katie Whalen. Nope, on Kara Mataseski. Both were reaching in.
And that's 2 on Kara.
We have a good one going here at East Brunswick. Bears on top, 12-10 with 36 seconds remaining, first quarter. Kovaleski at the line.
And you take a good look at Kovaleski. She's just recovering from the flu like a lot of people in Central Jersey are. And Kevin Harper, glad to have her back.
We're tied at 12. McGinnis shot short.
East Brunswick, Phil's just not making its shots.
I think they're pressing a little bit. I really do.
That's a 3-pointer.
Markowitz, it won't go. 16 seconds as Colleen King brings it up quickly.
Good pass.
I don't know who number 44 is at the moment for East Brunswick.
That's McGinnis.
3 seconds stolen by Bishop Bar, and that'll do it.
Yeah.
So we're tied at 12 after 1.
44 is Lori McGinnis. So a little bit of a surprising first period, perhaps?
I think so.
You know, in that Christ the King tournament for East Brunswick, East Brunswick did come out with 1 victory. I think we should say something about that, and that was against, I believe the team was from Staten Island. It was St. Joseph Hill, which were the Class B parochial champions, and East Brunswick did win that game 68-43. So they came away with at least 1 win in that tournament.
Well, I tell you, there's been much been said about different opinions about the tournament. You know, playing talent such as that. I happen to believe, like the coach does, that you know it's a great experience for the kids. They find out that there are a lot better teams out there than us. There's always room for improvement, and it's just life experiences. And it's going to bid East Brunswick well back here in Central Jersey. Okay, the last words we heard from Reggie Carney was to relax. I think they're pressing a little bit. I think they're perhaps trying to show this home crowd just how good they are, and they are pressing a little bit. I think they're going to relax a little bit and get into the flow of the game.
All right, we start the second quarter tied at 12. Bishop Bar's Mata has it. Showing some good ball handling. Knocked away by Prissip.
And Jan Prissip, number 32, They tell me she was the MVP of the Middlesex County Summer League, and she's really come on this year. If you check the box scores in the Christ the King tournament, she's been one of the leaders there.
Kowaleski for Bishop Bar, has it knocked away by Whalen. Mataseski will bring it up. Brissa wide open, off the back of the rim. She'll follow up her own shot. Still won't go. King, and it makes it off the glass.
It's her first 2 points.
14-12, East Brunswick. Kohler, a little strong, and it's off Prissop.
Prissop had the inside position jam, and it did go off her.
And Petrowski will come in for Bishop R. And they're going to call a travel on Markowitz. King brings it up to Mataseski. They're going to call a travel.
Referee Kenny Logan, they're calling a tight game.
I'll tell you, a tightly officiated game.
Kowaleski to the basket. Weir on the block. And off Prissop.
Good, strong defensive play by Erica Weir. And that sends a message to Bishop Bar that they're not going to have a free ride inside.
Kowaleski looking, stolen by East Brunswick. Mataseski knocks it away and gets it. She'll bring it up quickly.
She already has about 5 steals.
Whalen now looking inside to Prissop. They're all over Jan, no foul call.
This is about the sloppiest that I've seen East Brunswick play.
Mata gives it to Markowitz, who drives. Tries to get it Kowaleski, and it'll go East Brunswick's way. 14-12 is our score. East Brunswick on top.
And I'll tell you, you got to be thankful for the Bear defense, because the Bear defense is doing everything right now. Offense has yet to get in sync.
Three-pointer, yes. All net.
As I say it.
Aaron Mataseski.
17-12, the Bears by 5. Mata drives the lane, and she's fouled by Whalen. East Brunswick over the team foul.
And that's Katie Whalen's second foul. And Dina Mata, a nice little ball handler for the Trojan, goes to the line to shoot 2.
This is the first. That was a 1-and-1. Stolen. Markowitz.
Ooh. Good. Sharp play.
17-14. Weir takes the pass from Mataseski. Knocked away by Bishop Bar, so King will inbound. Prissop. Can't find a hole today.
King almost had it.
It's got to tire you out, though. Someone on top of you every moment you touch the ball.
I think that's what Reggie was alluding to in the huddle there, about playing that relentless defense. Sooner or later, it's going to lead to a long run of points.
Weir steps in, takes the ball away, gives it to King.
Got a 4-on-3 here if they use it.
King looks across, Prissop. And she's nice attempt by Whalen to save it, but it'll go over to Bishop Bar, and we have some substitutions for East Brunswick. Keisha Weir will come in for Jan Prissop.
And if you're Kevin Harper for the Bishop Bar Trojans, you got to certainly be pleased at this juncture of the game. His team is staying right in there with the Bears and giving a fine account of themselves.
Markowitz comes out, so Clementi's the only big person they have on the court for Bishop Bar, and they look for her inside. That's Clementi against Weir. She'll take the shot. Strong, Mataseski. And they're going to call jump ball.
Nice play by Kara Mataseski. She's like a snake. Just moved right in there. Possession arrow, John, went to...
Goes to East Brunswick.
Yeah, East Brunswick.
So we'll start it over again. King will bring it up. Mataseski now looks inside to Weir. Back out, back, good pass. Erica a little too much on it though.
And even though she has 8 points, she just doesn't seem to be on with her shot.
King with the shot, won't go. And they're gonna call foul underneath. Foul against Whalen. I think that's her second.
That's her third.
Third, okay.
And that has to be a little bit of concern for Reggie. Katie Whalen, certainly one of the important guards.
Whalen will sit and McGinnis will come in with 3 fouls.
And,
4:55 remaining second quarter.
Other aspect of that is that Whalen is second in the team in steals.
Petrosky at the line. She'll get another. East Brunswick by 2, 17-15. Short, off the rim, King to Mataseski. Looks inside for Erica. And they're gonna call a jump ball.
Tied her up.
I tell you, a quick whistle on that jump ball there, and turns out well for the Trojans.
Possession arrow goes over to Bishop R as Mata brings it up. She drives, won't go this time. Clementi.
Should be East Brunswick ball now.
Yep.
A lot of tie-ups in this quarter.
East Brunswick needing to get it across midcourt. King, covered by Mata. Gives it to Mataseski, knocked away by Mata. Whoa!
Official apparently did not see the tip.
.429 remaining, second quarter. Bears by 2, 17-15. Mata won't go. Kovaleski tries to put it up. Clementi's underneath.
Wow.
We're tied.
Strategy for Bishop Phil is to come down, get the open shot, shoot it, and they're looking for the offensive rebound. They think they have the height with Clemente.
Mataseski three-pointer. Too strong. Erica Weir saves it, but right to Mata.
Open.
And Kohler's all by herself underneath.
We're going to take the lead here.
And they do for the first time, 19-17, Bishop R.
And maybe a timeout is in order here.
You're right, Jimmy. Let's listen in to Reggie.
Well, I'm so glad you all realize that they're here to play. Maybe you better assume that when other teams walk in here. Being ranked #1 means everybody wants to kick your rear end, which is obviously happening today. We have absolutely no movement on offense, absolutely no timing, no screening, absolutely no outside shooting, and absolutely no rebounding. We don't have anything. We've got to play better defense because we don't have a clue what we're doing on offense. We don't have anything going. Down here, the defense is no better than the offense. I can't tell you post players again. When you help the guard, you've got to get back on your own girl for the box out. Not just stand there. Guards, I'll try and tell you again. Stop getting beat off the dribble. Contain somebody. Come on, let's go. 4 minutes, we need some basketball.
Pretty clear cut.
Score. 1, 2, 3,
clear
score.
cut, gentlemen.
Well, same things I was talking about is that he doesn't give the defense as much credit as I have, but the defense has kept him in the game. Offense hasn't done very much, and he's right. Teams come to play them. They're the team to go after now, so they just can't expect to walk out there and beat a team. They're going to have to perform.
King looks for some help, finds.
Well, you take a look at this offense right here. It just looks stagnant on this side. There doesn't seem to be any pep. Good step out there by
and great man-to-man defense by the Trojans.
Bergando playing a good game for Bishop R thus far. Mata, she isn't afraid to put it up. Bishop R on top, 21-17.
And East Brunswick needing to fight back now.
King inside to McGinnis, knocked away, and they're going to call a jump.
Should be white ball.
And I'll tell you, if you're Bishop R, you got to like everything that's happening. Your team's diving for balls, being a lot more aggressive than the Bears are being right now, and it's it's just got to bid well. Kevin Harper keeping his cool on the bench, and his team is just taking it to the Bears right now.
And Beast Bishop are on a run here, and they're trying to take as much advantage as they can.
Mata looking for someone. Finally gets it out to Petrosky.
Carney knows the defense is going to have to come to the fore here.
Bad shot.
I thought it might have been a pass, but apparently a shot. The Bears have to settle down and get into the flow of things. That's all.
Crowd's just as dead as the team.
King underneath to Keisha Weir. And she's fouled, or knocked away rather.
And you got Christine Kowaleski coming back in. Some more firepower.
Blory's in number 41. Underneath, Monaseski, yes.
And you go to your money player in situations when you're behind.
Well, you're not going to shut down Kara Monaseski. Kara Monaseski shut down, she shut down herself. She's going to get her 15 points per game.
Foul called.
Unless she fouls out first, that's her third.
Third one on Kara.
Again, another cause of concern here. She's going to have to set. Whalen has 3. Monaseski has 3.
Barella in.
And here's where the Bears' depth should pay off.
Kowaleski at the line. Bishop R leading 21-19 as
Now,
King gets the rebound.
Now, Erica Weir's the leading scorer, but she hasn't been heard from since the first quarter, so East Brunswick needs to get some point production out of her.
Prissup on the drive. Good strong move, and we're tied at 21.
I'll tell you, Jan Prissup, a very solid move.
Kowaleski.
Kevin Harper finally losing his cold. First time we've heard him yell tonight. He screamed no foul. The officials paid no attention to him.
Inbound for Bishop R. Kowaleski. Kamada, 3-point. Won't go.
She already made a bucket from outside.
And foul on Clementi.
That's Jennifer's second foul.
Okay, you see Colleen King patting the top of her head, obviously in offensive play.
King looks for Glory. Back to King. Prissup. Looking for some sort of screen, it looks like, Phil. Inside, Glory. She's on the line. It's going back to Bishop R.
And you see the Bears playing some of the younger players. Courtney Bloor, just the sophomore, 6-foot sophomore in there.
Bishop R moving it around. Have trouble holding on to it as Varela comes up with the loose ball. And they're going to call a foul on Mata against King.
And let's see, is that a one-on-one yet?
Not on the side.
Okay.
Not yet. 1:31 remaining, second quarter. We're tied at 21. Erica turns, spins, just won't drop for her.
I have to think that height by Clemente is bothering her.
Kowaleski has it stolen by King. Weir picks it up. Back to King. Varela. King to Prissup. Prissup on the drive.
That's pretty.
I'll tell you, go on top.
I'll tell you this. I like Jan Prissup. She's just improved 100% over last year. Just a fine-looking ball player.
Mata's shot is taken down by Varela. 40 seconds remaining before half. Bloor inside to Weir. Weir's fouled by Clementi.
That's her third.
Tough foul there, Phil. And Bishop R can't afford to lose her.
I'll tell you, you look at Erica Weir, and her numbers have been down. Granted, she was in that Christ the King tournament and so forth. But I'm wondering just how much this pressing defense is taken away from the offensive game for her. Last year, you know, they at times more into a half-court game, even though they did press a lot. but now they're just like all over the court, and you're wondering if she doesn't get transition baskets and whatnot, she may not be getting her points. It's something to watch for.
She makes the first. East Brunswick by 3, 24-21. Short on the second. Mata with 35 seconds left. Gets it down, looking for Kohler. And it stays with Bishop R. Touched by one of the Bears. So 30 seconds remain.
East Brunswick here on a 7-0 run.
Knocked away by McGinnis.
They were down 21-17.
Mata will put it up. Weir on the rebound. Grissom.
They could play for one here, John.
19 seconds. Chrisup looks inside to Bloor. She'll take the shot, and it goes in. 26-21, the Bears by 5.
Courtney Bloor.
Another
Stolen
steal.
by King.
Excellent steal.
Chrisup at 3 seconds. And that'll do it. Halftime has come about, but what a game, gentlemen. Bears on top, 26-21.
And if it wasn't for a 9-0 run, East Brunswick was in some deep trouble there, but they regained their composure.
Well, Reggie Carney talked about spurts, and the team has the ability to come up with those spurts. And you're right, Jim, that 9-0 run there pulled them ahead by 5 points.
Well, we got a great one going here at East Brunswick High School, and we'll be back with the start of the third quarter in just a moment. Well, as we get ready for the second half, you see the Polanski crew. They're big fans of the basketball program here at East Brunswick, and certainly big fans of East Brunswick and Channel 8. And we welcome them, wish them a Happy New Year. As we get ready with the Lady Bears inbounding, they lead 26-21 to start this third quarter, and that's Colleen King.
And Bears are back with their starters.
A rough first half, wouldn't you say?
Mataseski's fouled by Kohler.
I'll tell you, Jim, when I say competitive first half, again, Bishop R is one of the finer teams in Central Jersey, and they're showing it today. I don't think the Bears have played the type of ball that they can play, and I think you're going to see that develop in the second half.
Well, Phil, you mentioned a little aside about perhaps fatigue might be in a little bit of a problem.
I looked at them. I thought the Bears are tired. I know they're a well-conditioned team, but I think they're tired. I think they've been worked a lot. I think they've traveled a lot, and I think they're tired. I could be wrong.
Well, they certainly are a dedicated team, that's for sure. And they put a lot of emotion, which can also wear down a team as far as physical.
Mataseski misses the first, makes the second to increase East Brunswick's lead by 6, 27-21.
If fatigue is in fact a problem, then Bishop R should well take advantage of that.
Mata, she traveled.
She likes to put it up.
She likes to put it up. But the point is, Jim, Bishop R has been able to stay in the game with not as much manpower as the Bears. The Bears' depth has paid off. And Bishop R still has managed to stay in the game, even though they don't have the bench that the Bears does.
But the other point is that East Brunswick gets so many points, as you had mentioned.
Prissa hits from the outside.
Off their transition defense, steals, and for them to set up on a half court, it's just not their game.
Stolen by the Bears. Mataseski down to Weir.
Excellent pass.
Couldn't control it, but she gets her own rebound.
And they look much more relaxed. I think that's probably what Reggie Carney told them in the locker room. Hey, relax, have some fun, and play the game. You guys are pressing too hard.
King knocks it away.
Great steal.
To Bloor. Prissa looks underneath the Mataseski.
And let's see if Harper wants that timeout.
And we're going to get a timeout. Bishop R. So with a 10-point bulge now for East Brunswick, 31-21. We'll see what Reggie has to say.
Why? Why? Tell me, why? All right, like I just said to Courtney, if for some reason Jan has the ball at this elbow and you're posting, you pop out to the corner. If you hit the corner, look for the give and go coming through. Defensively, fine. Again, Just keep your spacing and run your lanes. All right, we don't want like there that we make a brilliant play. Don't throw it away then. Take your time. Just take your time. Gonna be their ball. Gonna be their ball. They got it back. But look, real nice defensive start. On triangle, you had it. She's gonna be wide open too. Okay. All right. Come on. Come on. Bears. 1, 2, 3. Bears. Now shut them down again. Come on.
Very calm, Phil.
Very calm. Obviously pleased. Defense is doing the job they've been doing, and offense is just getting in sync. They just look in control. They look much more relaxed.
And remember, this score was 21-17 at one time, so we're up to 14 points. Maybe they'll reach that 16-point run that the Carney talked about.
Mata for Bishop Bar, looking for someone. Nice back pass. She gives to Kohler. And a shot taken by Bergando. Good movement there. 31-23. Mataseski goes to her left. To Weir. Strong. Weir follows up. Saves it, but saves it to Bishop Bar. Mata down court for Kohler. And Mataseski will take that from her. Over to King. Prissup's got that shot. In and out. Weir on the follow-up. Won't go. And King.
Nice follow-up.
Clementi couldn't keep her hands on it, and King puts it in.
Colleen King with a garbage basket in the right place, the right time, puts it up with a nice touch.
Bears by 10, 33-23. Clementi having trouble holding on to it, and Prissup comes up with it.
Thought that was a kick, but
Weir looking across to Bloor. She'll take the shot.
And Weir is much more aggressive this half.
I'll tell you, good hustle on her part.
Inside, Bloor on a little hook, and she's fouled. We haven't seen that.
I'll tell you, a lefty hook by the young sophomore, turning towards the hole. I like it.
All right, Richie is very high on her. Even though she is a sophomore, she has exhibits a lot of those nice moves that you like to see.
I'll tell you, Courtney Bloor, 6 feet, 6-foot sophomore there, and showing a fine move.
She'll get another. Whalen will come in from Mataseski.
And Karras sits. She has 8 points.
Good touch there.
And she was blocked out rather forcefully after that foul shot.
Bears on top by 11, 34-23. 5:20 remaining, third quarter. Foul inside by Bloor. Inbounds for Bishop Bar.
Steal.
Bloor comes up with it and loses it, but they're going to call a foul on Kohler. Coming in from behind. Prissup to King. Over to Bloor. There's Whalen on the wing. Back to Bloor. Nice give and go. A little strong. And Clementi comes down with it. I'm sorry, Markowitz. Kowaleski looking inside for Bergando and fouled by Bloor. That's her second.
Okay, and you can deal with those. Bloor's young, and she's shown some aggressiveness, and she certainly don't want to take that away from her. So you can deal with some of those fouls.
Get down, come on, get down. Erica, get aside of her.
Bergando won't go. Whalen with the rebound. She'll give it to Prissup. King by herself. Off the rim, and we're gonna have a jump ball.
Possession arrow.
It goes over to Bishop Bar.
East Brunswick seems to be getting a lot more open shots this quarter also. And that's probably their sharpness of moving the ball.
Well, they seem to be getting into their rhythm now. King pressing hard.
Look at him go after that steal.
Whalen steals it.
Should be off.
And it'll go to East Brunswick.
And Jim, again, their hands, all of these Brunswick players have quick hands. You talked about Monaseski with coming in with 23 steals and Katie Whelan with 20. You had Colleen King coming in the game with 13 and a host of players with 9 steals. So they all go after it.
Screen for Brissa. Weir on the follow-up.
Nice rebound. And she's asserting herself this quarter on the board.
36-23, the Bears with 4 minutes remaining, third quarter. Mata.
Weir leads the scoring with 13 points.
This is Mazurek. Short, Weir rebound, and she's fouled underneath by Mazurek.
And Mazurek, John, it's got to be same Mazurek from Perth Amboy, the head coach, John.
John Mazurek?
Right, I saw him here today scouting the boys' game, but I'm pretty sure that's his daughter as well.
Clemente comes in for Mazurek as King brings it up, gets it to Monaseski.
And if nothing else, they need Clemente's height to stop Erica Weir inside. Let's see.
Erica Weir calling for the ball.
Whalen still with it. Nice move to the hoop, won't go.
It's rough under there.
She's got it again, and they're saying she's stepped out of bounds.
And the crowd doesn't like the call, but the game goes on.
Mata to Kohler. Clemente, strong rebound. Woo. Puts it in.
I'll tell you, I like this freshman. She's a big girl and just a freshman and from Monroe, Jim.
Yeah.
Your town.
That's correct. And I'll tell you what I like about her is not only is her height, but she's very comfortable and shows the skills already. So she can only get a lot better.
King puts it in to make it 38-25.
Colleen has 6 points.
.13 lead for East Brunswick, and they're hustling again. It'll go to East Brunswick.
And once again, it's the Bear defense. Just getting hands. I'll tell you, if you're a Bishop Bar Trojan, you got to see hands everywhere because they just play great defense, and very seldom do you get a pass through without it being touched by the Bears. That's the way it's been today.
And I don't think Bishop Bar's game has deteriorated that much. It's just that East Brunswick has stepped it up a notch.
Yep.
And they just can't erode on that lead.
Monaseski from the line.
Ooh. Good shot.
40-25.
Showed a lot of instinct on that.
Stolen by Whalen. Oh, they're going to call it for the foul.
Calling a foul on that.
Well, this is first of a 5-game slate we're bringing you here on Channel 8 of girls basketball. It should be an exciting year. The girls came in rated #1 in the county.
It's regular season, right, John?
Regular season. There
I have a suspicion that they might be in some county and state tournament action this year.
Just a needless turnover there by Bishop Bar.
Well, actually, Jan Prissip put up her hands and caused the ball to deflect off her through the hands of the Bishop Bar player. So that's a good defensive play.
2:20 remaining, third quarter. East Brunswick on top, 40-25, 15-point lead. Inside, Weir, nice move around Clemente.
Well,
nice little play there.
That's a senior taking a freshman to class right there, Erica Weir, showing why she's one of the top seniors in Middlesex County.
Sure, Jennifer Clemente says that's not supposed to happen.
Timeout, Bishop Bar. Let's listen to Coach Reggie Carney.
Right now, remember, look, everything screening-wise is beautiful right now. We're getting every shot that we want because you're screening so well. If we go to fist again, look, back screens, Kyle, if the back screen's not open, hit the post player, okay, off the screen, and then look what we have from there. That time, all right, real good pass to Erica or you had a drive, either way, okay? Look, right now, remember, make them play defense. If we pass the ball 2 or 3 times and screen 2 or 3 times, we have whatever we want. They're in a position now where all of a sudden the bubble's burst and they're down by 20. Keep after them right now. Just keep executing. Bears. 1, 2, 3. Bears. Come on.
Not quite 20 points, but 17-point lead looks pretty good at
But
this
the bubble has
juncture.
burst.
Yes, it has.
All right.
And Phil, they don't look suddenly as tired as they did that first half. Maybe it was just
I'll tell you,
sluggishness.
when things are in sync, it has a way of looking a lot different.
There's another steal.
Steal by Mataseski. And King will bring it up.
And Phil, you had also mentioned that not too many substitutions by Bishop Bar. You know, they're going back and forth down this court after these steals.
It has to catch up with them, that's for sure.
Press up.
Good play. Oh,
And she's fouled by Mata, I believe.
you can take a look at the faces of the Bishop Bar players.
That's going to be against
Clemente, 4.
That's her 4th.
And Jan Prissip, she's really gotten a lot stronger this year. I understand all of the girls have been playing AAU, some summer league ball, and playing pickup games with the boys as well. And Jan Prissip, I'll say it again, she's improved as much as anyone. I just like the way she plays.
Carney says that Jan Prissip typifies just the entire dedication of this team to get physically stronger and play as a unit.
This is Sankowitz for Mata, for Bishop Bar. And Erica Weir is going to be called for blocking. So Mata finally takes a rest. Nazareth comes back in, Clemente sits, and Keisha Weir comes in for her sister. Kovaleski won't go. Kohler underneath. And they keep it alive. Kovaleski drives, and they're going to call a travel on her. Bears by 17, 42-25, a minute 20 remaining, third quarter. They've really broken it open this start of the second half. Mataseski rolls it in.
And just another package in her repertoire.
Kovaleski, too strong. Knocked away by Mataseski to King. King will bring it up. East Brunswick moves quick. Out onto the wing for McGinnis.
And I tell you, look at Colleen King coming down the court. She's gotten to be a lot more steady handling that ball. She's really the nerve center for this Bear team, and she controls everything. She's doing a nice job.
Right, she has strengthened herself considerably and is up among the team leaders in steals.
Nazareth, no, but Kohler's right there, won't go. Still won't go. Kohler will try it again.
I tell you, Kohler just hurt her percentage. She missed 3 shots right there.
Chrisup now over to McGinnis. Mataseski. 12 seconds. They'll take one. McGinnis underneath to Weir. She's traveled. Oh, they're going to call a foul against Keisha, pushing off.
Yeah, either way, she didn't have the right position.
So we have 3 seconds remaining. The Bears on top 44-25. Third quarter action. And Whalen will come in for Mataseski.
Good heave.
Petrosky looking for Kohler. And Bishop Bar will have it with 1 tick of the clock left under their own basket. And that'll do it.
That was more like a half a second on the clock. Buzzer went right off.
So at the end of 3, it's East Brunswick 44, Bishop Bar 25. And you know, if you walked into the gym now and looked at the score, you'd say, my God, East Brunswick blowing them out. But it hasn't been that way.
It hasn't been that way. It's just third quarter. The Bears came out with resolve, really gotten into the game like we expected to. They are a very tough team. They settled down and offensively put some things together, stayed with that defensive pressure that is going to be tough for any team to compete with.
You know,
Jim, as you look down the road for East Brunswick in terms of schedule,
yeah,
obviously they have to play Piscataway again.
Well, I was just going to allude to the fact that they opened up the season against Piscataway and were leading by 26 points at one juncture before they emptied the bench, and that was probably the biggest statement that they could make as to the quality of this team.
Well, I'll tell you, that may be a big statement, but let me go on record at saying it first. Piscataway had to have soccer legs. You're talking about Danielle Lewis and Nikki Jones, both all-county soccer players, just finishing the soccer season, hadn't quite gotten their basketball legs, and you can bet your bottom dollar it'll be a different type game next time they play. The Bears may win, but it'll be a different type game.
Kohler.
I believe that's one of the games we're going to be seeing here on Channel 8.
I think so.
We're looking forward to it. Certainly, you have to think Piscataway and this Bishop Bar team are the two teams in the county that represent the greatest challenge.
Steal by Weir.
I had thought that Madison Central might, but they're off to a slow start this year.
Mataseski sets, short. Prisup on the follow-up.
She looks to be about the strongest all-around player today.
Jan Prisup?
Yep.
Most definitely.
46-25, the Bears by 21.
10 points she has, by the way.
Bergando, no, but Kohler it won't go. Poor Kohler.
Good
King
pass.
quickly down to Mataseski. Inside to Weir, turns, off the rim, and Bloor has a shot blocked and fouled.
And I'll tell you, Erica's missed a lot of chippies here, you know, and that's not going to last for long. So she easily could have 40 points if some of those chippies went down.
Yeah, really.
Bloor goes to the line.
And again, you look at Courtney Bloor, and you think Reggie has on his bench Christine Breen and Kim Wrightson, two freshmen. So in keeping with his philosophy of building a program, bringing in younger players, he's done it again this year. And you take away Erica, and this is a very young team.
Second one is missed. Prisup can't do it, but Mataseski will. 49-25, Bears by 24. That's Abate. Mata shot blocked, but Bergando puts it in. Fourth and final quarter from East Brunswick High School. The Bears on top, 49-27.
And the Trojans decided to put on the full court pressure, hoping to get a few turnovers.
Florida Prisup. Prisup takes it right to the hoop.
Man, did she look smooth on that
I'll
one.
tell you.
Real smooth.
Jan Prisup.
Mata has it, and Mataseski steals.
Credit her with another steal. A lot of Bears open here.
Prisup to King. Over to Bloor. Looking inside, but that'll go to Mataseski, no harm. She's tripped as she goes in by Petrosky, I believe.
They called walking, John.
Whoa.
And Reggie Carney saying, what kind of call is that?
I think the official blew the whistle and realized, well, what should I call here?
Foul as
Calls Bloor.
Abate took the shot.
I think Bloor picked up her third foul on that.
You're right.
And Reggie Carney's the type of coach. He doesn't want you to give him anything, whether he's losing or winning, but he certainly doesn't want you to take away anything neither.
So Abate misses the first. Bears by 24. As Weir pulls down the rebound, gives it to King. King quickly down to Bloor. Back to King, across court to Mataseski. Inside to Weir, good pass.
Look inside. And I think Erica has 17 points now.
Mata knocked away by Weir. Cross court. Abate needing some help. Bergando short. Mataseski looks down for Erica. puts the hands on it. Bloor has it. King from the corner. .450 remaining in the game.
Reggie can start looking forward to maybe using a few more players, giving his starters a rest.
And Kohler finally gets one from the side. 53-29 is our score. Bears on top. Erica, turn around. Nice follow-up by Bloor. She's fouled.
In the short amount of time that Courtney Bloor has been playing, she's made her presence felt.
And you got to like the way Reggie's bringing her along. She's getting some time early on with the varsity, and you better believe it's going to pay off.
And Clemente comes in with 4 fouls, so try to do something to stop this East Brunswick onslaught.
A little strong as Clemente pulls it down. Mata quickly to Kovaleski. Kohler. 55-31. King down to Prissa. Looks underneath for Weir.
Ah, what a nice play by, didn't fall, but what a nice play by Jan Prissa.
Mata, three-pointer. Hangs up there.
See, look at that strong rebound by Jan Prissa.
And I think Bishop Bar is getting tired now. Prissa won't go. Knocked out of bounds by East Brunswick. It'll go over to Bishop Bar.
And I'll tell you, Bears come in with 3 substitutes, and Bishop Bar can only look. I'll tell you, Kevin Harper's done a fine job with this Trojan team, but they're just overmatched. Too much depth by the Bears.
55-31. East Brunswick by 24. It was only a 5-point lead at halftime.
And I think the crowd sensing the outcome is just sort of waiting for the game to wind down. It already has.
McGinnis inside the Keisha Weir.
Good pass by McGinnis.
Keisha's foul.
Looking inside. And all these players, they're always looking for a lot of playing time. So when they make their appearance, they're going to play 100%. There's no letting up.
And Keisha's shot falls in.
And
First points.
That makes it 57-31. The Bears by 26. 3:15 remaining in the game. Kohler, a little strong. Keisha with the rebound.
There they go.
Bloor has Whalen on the wing.
Looks like Bishop Bar is getting ready to send in 5 completely new players.
that's
Maybe
tantamount to throwing in the towel, I suppose.
that is. Colleen King leaves
comes
for East
out.
Brunswick. And
Varela comes in, I believe, for
Harper is as much saying, Reggie, wouldn't you like to substitute the rest of your starters?
Bade now. Sinkowitz takes the shot. Wide. Bloor to Whalen. To Varela underneath. Great pass.
Great pass. Katie Whalen, seeing the full court. Nice pass.
59-31. Bade short. Goes to East Brunswick.
Yeah, 2 new faces.
Trisha Flanagan, number 24, and Tamika Perez, number 42, come in.
And there you have it. Except for, well, it's a completely new lineup.
Perez brings it down quickly to Weir.
Tell you what, ever since that 21-17 lead that Bishop Bar had they've only managed 10 points. And that shows you just exactly what East Brunswick has been able to do defensively.
Foul going to be called against Bishop R. Fouls on Bandola, Jody Bandola, who has come in for Bishop R.
And you get another look at Keisha Ware, of course, the younger sister of Erica Ware. And
she likes to roll them.
I tell you, Keisha looks familiar. She was also a manager, I believe, for the football team.
Shot is short. East Brunswick controls. That's Varela to Perez. McGinnis has it taken away by Sienkiewicz. And Kim Reinson getting ready to come in, Phil.
Okay.
Aaron McIntyre cans one from outside, one of the few outside shots that Bishop R has hit.
McGinnis, three-pointer. Off the rim.
Slap.
And Varela commits the foul.
Heard a slap. Going to call Varela on the foul.
Kim Reinson, number 11.
All right, a 5'8" freshman coming in the game for the first time, and
so these are one of those youngsters that
that Reggie is blending in with the veterans.
We have 1:37 left in the game. Bears on top 60-33. And lane violation by Bandola.
What was that all
That should be worth one lap, I'd say.
I'm not sure somebody sneezed on that or what.
And Reinson will inbound to Perez.
Tamika Perez, one of the soccer players.
1:20 left.
Good steal.
Stolen by Perez. She's going to take it herself.
Well, she saw that open net.
And she's fouled by Sienkiewicz.
And Reggie gives it a nod. She did right to go to the hoop. No harm there.
So East Brunswick will get the benefit of the bonus situation. Not that they need it. With a 27-point lead. Flanagan on the follow-up won't go. Clock ticking away, down to 1 minute left in this game. East Brunswick will improve its record to 4-2. Bishop R will drop to 3-2.
And just to give you the top scorers for East Brunswick, Erica Weir finished with 17 points. And she's only averaging 7 points per game, interestingly. Next leading scorer was Mataseski, who chipped in with 14. She came in averaging 18 points per game. And then finally Jan Prissop, who we thought played a very strong all-around game. Offensively, defensively, scored 12 points.
Reinson to Perez to Varela.
Whoops, thought you got away with a walk on that one.
Perez will put it up, long. Weir pulls it down, and they're going to call it for traveling.
You mentioned Erica Weir averaging only 7 points a game. You got to remember she went up against several All-Americans in that Christ the King tournament there, and naturally her point production was down, but now she's back home, and you can look for her to be around that 20-point mark.
Sienkiewicz, and I don't know if you guys have been watching this young lady, but she's got a nice shot.
There's a few of the players for the Bishop R team play very solid ball. They really do.
Well, before the season even began, when I talked to Reggie Carney, he told me that if this team cannot beat itself, and we saw little fringes of that at the beginning of the first half, where they were sort of beating themselves, if they can avoid that scenario, he says there's no reason why this team shouldn't challenge for a state championship. And I think that's a realistic prediction for him to make, even before they even stepped on the floor. That's how much confidence he has in the team.
Well, if you've talked to him, you know how confident and how good he feels about this team. He doesn't hide it at all. Usually coaches are a little reluctant to show it, but Reggie isn't, and And rightfully so. He knows he has something good here.
2 seconds, that'll do it. And East Brunswick comes away with the victory. 60-35 is our final. What can you say? It was two different games.
It was a little tense there at the beginning, and they were down by 4 points and handled the adversity quite well. Reggie made a nice timeout there and sort of laced into his team, and they responded well and shook the doldrums and played their good game.
Well, you pointed it out. The second half was the big story there. They just settled down. Nothing tremendously different from the first half other than taking a better shot selection and settling down, got in the rhythm of their game, and you see the final score. So they are a very good team.
Well, it bodes of things to look forward to in this coming season. East Brunswick, obviously, with a quality production and casting crew, and we'll be covering it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Jim.
no, I was going to just make one other comment. You had, at the top of the show, you had mentioned that a big difference is Reggie Carney, and I think you can underscore that again. This team has a lot of athleticism. There's quality players, but it takes a certain coach to bring that out, and he has got this team as dedicated as you could want. I mean, we talked about how long they've spent in the off-season playing AAU basketball, in the weight room, getting in condition, mentally preparing themselves. He's a master at it. He has the track record. And if East Brunswick's going to reach the heights that it wants to, I'm sure they're glad that they have Reggie Carney as coach.
Well, it's going to be an exciting season, as we've seen today. And we have the boys and the girls this year. So a lot of basketball coming your way here on Channel 8. So for Phil Hill and Jim Allinder, I'm John Meggiolaro saying thanks for being with us.